Hello everybody! Today we're making potion books, witch spell books. And we have some old books that I found at work. We have some spiders and snakes, and I already pre-cut some edges and some patterns out of foam, craft foam. And I already cut out some printed different designs and labels. Of course, we have to have the pentagon. So here's some examples of different things you can use. And we have Mod Podge to glue down these things. And we're going to use a glue gun. And we have some tissue paper, which we will explain later. So Ronan's going to go ahead and start decorating the way he wants to design these spell books. And then we're going to glue all the parts on, let it dry, and then paint it up and make some really cool spell books. So here's some old books I just found at work. They're just outdated stuff. Pollution prevention and control technology for plating operations. You're gonna wonder what Mom does for a living. You think we should tell them? Do they care? Maybe I'll say that another time. Anyway, these are some old outdated textbooks, and this one's really nice because it's nice and big. And what Ronan wants is, he actually wants a book where the people who walk through the haunt can actually open and touch. So we're gonna dirty it up and have some potions printed and glued in here. But the first part we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate the outside. Okay, Ronan, so take out some stuff. And we have...
Glue it down?
Well, first we're going to lay it out, what we want it to look like, and then we're going to glue it down. Here's some examples. So here is a spider web that we're going to glue down and just use as a template. And Mom's going to go over with the hot glue gun. And we're going to get the web design on there. Ooh, there we go. And don't forget about the labels. So here we have curses. This is like a spine, so we're going to glue that on the spine. And I'm going to go with hot glue gun and then make it reliefed. What else do we have? Let's see. Here's another, this is a different design for curses. Here's spells. Okay, so we got curses, spells, and I thought I printed out some potion one, but I guess not. But here's two different kind of fonts, Ronan. Which one do you like best? What do you think?
I like spells.
These two?
No, this and that.
Oh, that one. Okay, all right. You want curses on one and spells on another? Okay, here's a pentagon. These are kind of cool. I don't know. I was kind of thinking. That one's kind of big, but we could do this. And then we can do this. Or maybe this one would go on the smaller one here. Oh, and I wanted to show you this. Here. Ronan, what do you think about this? Look, here's some little... Take each one. You see where the corner goes? We can put a corner on each one of these. See how it makes it look old looking? What do you think?
Is the one missing?
There's more over here. Why don't you put 4 on one side, we'll glue it down, and then we'll put the 4 on the other. What do you think? What about these snakes? These are cool. Here, spells.
Oh,
And we can put like one snake across it or something. What do you think? Curses. I like the spiders on the web. That's cool. We need a potion one. I'll have to print out a potion one. Should we put the potion one on the spiders? Huh? What do you think?
Yeah, potion on spiders.
Ooh, I like that. Two snakes. What about these guys? What about here, let's see. We put spells here. Or maybe we should put, you want to put this with the snakes on top?
Yeah.
Okay, move the snakes. Here, curses, snakes, and then there you go. And then what about the skull or the bat? I have, here, wait. There's a small one and then there's a big one. This is a big enough book. That might work. Here, put that there. Put that there. Could fit all this on here, I think. Oh, nice. Curses. Ooh, okay. I wish I had one more book. I think we're going to make more books out of foam. The ones that don't open up, just for more props. We're going to put like a skull on it. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, actually this jaw goes to this guy here.
Oh.
There we go. And then that's a spine that goes on the side. So we'll glue on the side and then I can use the hot glue gun and make it relieved. Okay? All right, let's glue this stuff down. And then we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay. We got our books all glued up. Even got the edge hot glued with the relief. We had to flip these two. Hey, what's up with this sticker? Get that off. We had to flip these two because the spider web was, or the skull and crossbones was a little too big for this book. So we just flipped the two. And we got a hot glue. I don't know if you could see it, but the hot glue lines for the spider web are all drawn. And we have the hot glue on the edge too for the spine. And then we got this one has the nice little edges. And I put them on the back too. I found that the hot glue worked better with the foam rather than the Mod Podge. That just made a mess, and some of the little corners were curling up, so I didn't think it was holding down real well. So the paper was great for the Mod Podge, but the hot glue was perfect for the craft foam. And now that they're all dry, we're going to take this wadded up tissue paper. We're going to Mod Podge over the whole book, and then we're going to put this over it and hopefully kind of skin it to give it kind of a old, crinkled kind of look. And then I'm going to wait for that to dry, and then we're going to paint it up. Well, that was an interesting process. When I put the Mod Podge down, and then I was about ready to put the tissue paper on, I was like, gosh, I'm going to lose all my detail. But then you don't realize how thin that tissue paper really is, and as soon as I started patting it down with my hand, then all the detail with the hot glue and the foam immediately came up, and now I've got this really cool webbing on top of the whole layer. And I just made sure that I tapped down around some spots, particularly around the skull's eyes, eye holes, and the nose hole, so I didn't lose that. But I'm not losing any detail at all, even with the hot glue relief. So I'm going to wait for this to dry, and then once it fully dries, then I'll be able to paint it up. And if there's anything that's not quite right, I can always probably scrape it off. And of course I've got to do the spine and then the back. But that was really fun. Actually, that was really cool. And so Ronan, while I was doing that, he's working on getting labels off of potion bottles. That fun, Ronan? Yeah. Doing a good job. We got this cool wine bottle.
Are your books ready?
The book's almost ready. I have to put the tissue paper layer on the other page, and then you can start painting them up. Alright, so we finished skinning the rest of the potion spellbooks. And so they're drying. the backside and the spine. I had so much fun doing that. You guys have got to try it. It is super, super fun. And we went ahead and did a jar and a orange juice container because I thought if it works on the books, it could work on the jars. So we're going to let those dry up and see if we can add a label and maybe make some potion bottles using the same technique. All right, we'll get to the painting part very soon here. Getting that paper off there, Drakes?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm done with it. This is so easy. Something is so hot. Something is so hot that it cheats on my toenails.
You mean on your fingernails?
Uh-huh.
Ah.